GM everyone. Green is the color in the markets, and that is what we want to see. New week, new opportunities, and in my opinion, we are starting a new cycle as well. I'm going to explain everything to you. This is one of the most important times in the history of markets. Trust me when I say this. This is not a clickbait. You just need to spend 8 to 10 minutes in this video, and I'm going to explain everything, give you the trades, give you the risk management style as well. But understand that this is not financial advice. Everything here is for educational purposes. And without wasting any time, guys, let's go. It's not only crypto which is pumping, it's also the equities. If you look at Nasdaq and S&P futures, both the things are up more than 1% right now. And look at the Friday close. The Friday close, pretty amazing as well. That is a bullish reversal candle over here. It's better than a hammer candle. Guys, why is it happening? It's happening because of the two reasons which are in the headline today. First is the government shutdown which is ending, and the second thing is the stimulus checks which are coming. Trump is going to give away $2,000 to every single person in the US. This is what happened in the COVID period as well. In the COVID era, when people got money, the liquidity went up, people started to put that money in the risk on assets, the businesses, and everything went towards the all-time highs. This can happen again, guys. This is absolutely serious. Now, we are trading. We are on the right side of the markets. I gave this trade on YouTube and Twitter, up 18% on spot since Saturday, but we took 10x leverage with proper risk management, 184% up. Guys, this is the reason why you need to watch the videos. I spent so many hours to prep these videos, but I delivered it in literally 8 minutes. So you need to spend 8 minutes, and that is it. That is it. Now guys, why is the government shutdown bullish? Firstly, understand that there is an 87% chance now that the government shutdown is going to get over from November 12th to 15th. So it's happening. It's in real. It's going to happen. 4 reasons. Treasury has $953 billion ready to spend once the shutdown ends. Bullish. If the Fed ends QT in December as expected, which Jerome Powell said in the last meeting, it's double bullish for crypto. Pending Bitcoin and altcoin ETFs can now move forward, and that's going to be free marketing. And the fourth one is Congress resumes the work on crypto regulation, which they are currently doing. They weren't doing it in the shutdown, but they'll continue to do it. Now guys, this is what happened the last time shutdown ended. Bitcoin went from $3,500 to $13,000. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be the same thing again, but even if Bitcoin moves 20%, 15 to 20%, the altcoins, your favorite altcoins can go up 50%. And these are proper long trades for us. And we are not going to miss the opportunity, obviously. So I'm doing all the homework for you guys. Now, the second most important thing in the market right now. No, I think this is the most important. Government shutdown is the second most important. Stimmy checks. Stimmy checks. $2,000 for every single person in the US. Bro, this is going to increase the inflation so much. This is going to actually bring in liquidity to the risk ons if it happens. If it happens. Now, why is Trump doing this? He's calling it the tariff dividend. Tariff dividend for the people. Why is he doing it? I'm going to tell you why he's doing it. Do you guys know? I'm sure you guys know because you've been following the markets that the Supreme Court is going to rule against Trump when it comes to the tariffs, right? In favor of Trump, the chances are only 24%. So Supreme Court is ready to rule against Trump when it comes to tariffs, which means that the tariff money, all the tariff money which is collected by the US will go back to the businesses that it came from. Now, Trump played here. Trump and the team played. They said that we're going to give stimulus checks to every single person, $2,000 to every single person from the tariff money. Now, if Supreme Court rules against Trump, then Trump and the team will come to the mic and say, guys, listen, we are heroes. We were going to give money to every single person, but the judges here are the villains. They ruled against me, and now you guys won't get money. Bro, this guy is smart when it comes to manipulation, and he's doing that. If you remember the last time we had massive stimulus during the COVID time, which was 2020, BTC went parabolic and pumped almost 1,000% over the following year. ETH pumped 3,000% over the following year. Doge hit the peak market cap of 89 billion. Shiba Inu hit a peak market cap of 43 billion. Guys, do not underestimate this. If Supreme Court actually favors Trump in this tariff thing, then Trump is going to give free money to everyone, and this is not a one-time thing. It's going to keep happening as US makes more money with the tariffs. Trump is going to give the tariff dividends. People are going to put that money into risk on assets, and your crypto bags are going to pump. Just be on the right side. And right side is this. But one bad thing is going to happen. When the last time we had these stimmy checks, inflation, stimmy check 1, look at this chart, amazing. Pandemic begins, the market went down, right? Oh, sorry, inflation rate went down. Stimmy check 1, 2, 3, and inflation actually went to 10%. Right now it's sitting at 3.2%. In that time, which is the COVID time, inflation went to 10%. It is absolutely crazy if that happens. But other than that, everything is super bullish. While this is the situation today wherein you see gold and silver pumping, where you see the equities pumping, where you see crypto pumping and VIX going down, this means that everyone should be happy, right? Everyone in the market should be happy, but it's the opposite. Look at the fear and greed index. The stock market fear and greed index right now is sitting at extreme fear, guys. When we are having such beautiful news, good news, and good candles in the chart. If you look at the Bitcoin fear and greed index, it's sitting at fear as well. Now, this scare you? Does this scare you or does this make you happy? I think it should make you happy. It should make you happy that in this situation, when the good news is there, when so many alpha setups are there, people are actually fearful. And you have to be greedy when people are fearful. That is said by who? Warren Buffett, one of the biggest investors. So follow him, guys. Be greedy when others are fearful, right? Bitcoin is right now literally hanging at this trend line support, which I've been talking about since November 2022. This support has been an amazing one, and right now it's literally hanging at that level. I want it to break towards the upside very soon. If you look closely into the Bitcoin chart, you can see right now how it is at a resistance. It is at this major resistance, and it's also coming towards this trend line resistance, and we're going to see what happens here. Maybe it turns towards the downside, maybe it goes up, consolidates, and actually breaks out towards the upside. But with this good news, with the government shutdown ending, with the stimmy checks happening, I believe that the markets can go towards the upside, and we can have a new part of the cycle now, which is liquidity going up situation in the cycle. Now guys, look at the RSI heat map for all the altcoins. We are literally, majority of these altcoins on higher time frame, on weekly time frame, are sitting at this weak or oversold level. And that is what we want to do. We need to look at these alts. We need to look at the alts which are actually in the narrative as well and find setups. And I've created a watch list for you guys. My watch list is pretty ready. You can see it here. I've got AI tokens, I've got evergreen tokens, I've got privacy tokens, and I'm going to talk about all of them one by one. We are going to get trades like the trade we got on Dash on Saturday. If you were paying attention, you made money. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations, right? So let's move ahead. Let's move ahead for the trades. Yeah, here you go. First, we'll talk about the privacy narrative. Now, guys, privacy narrative is in full force. The mind share is quite amazing over there. Zcash is taking the most amount of mind share. Obviously, it's pumping, it's not stopping, but I'm going to give you entry on that as well. But then you've got so many other tokens like Dash, Starknet, Near, Monero. We're going to talk about all of them. Zcash, I actually gave a thesis on Saturday and I said that Zcash is coming down. You look at this trend line, focus on this trend line, don't focus on anything else. As soon as it comes down to this 470 to 480 region, it is a long. And you know what happened? It came down to that level. Look at that. It actually came down to this level and it tapped this horizontal support, started to go towards the upside. I did not give this as a trade, but I gave a caution that if you're buying at the highs, do not wait for it to tap the trend line. Now, if you want to actually be in Zcash, then wait for the trend line taps. You know, I've got this trend line ready already. Look at this. This trend line is absolutely beautiful. It's been running since the beginning of this trend. Since October 2025, it had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now in my opinion, when you get the 6th tap, it's going to do the same thing, which is move towards the upside, so you can have your buy orders ready. Do not be buying Zcash over here. You need to wait for it to come towards the downside. Always. That's a mean reversion. This trend line support is the mean reversion for Zcash, right? That is how you get a good entry. Now, there are so many Zcash alerts happening at the moment. If you look, the trading volume hit 2.2 billion, which is 979 higher than its daily average. Bullish. Zcash social dominance hit 11.1, which is 3265% higher than its daily average. Zcash trading volume is up. Market cap is up. So in every single way, plus the narrative, the Zcash has no breaks. So you shouldn't have breaks too, but do not buy here. Do not make a mistake of buying at the highs. Wait for it to come down to this trend line. Screenshot this chart and buy at the trend line. The second token is Starknet. Now the STRKnet has started to pump now. I'm going to talk about the tokens which are starting to pump now in this privacy narrative, and it's trying to break this beautiful resistance, this dotted resistance over here. Now it can consolidate here and go towards the upside, but I really want it to go towards the resistance first, then come down, give a tap, and then go towards the upside. So that is my plan. I'm not going to be buying this until the time it goes up, taps, come back, and this is going to be my long position in STRKnet. Right now I'm not looking at this chart, I'm not buying this thing. This is just to make sure you have it in your watch list and you are aware of the trade. Now if you're buying here at the highs, I won't recommend that because it can obviously give a deviation and come towards this side, which is obviously going to be an amazing trade. So we wait on STRKnet, we do not do anything. But one trade I've got for you is COTI. Now COTI is pumping as well. COTI is pumping behind this whole privacy narrative, and now it's also breaking out of this trendline resistance. If you actually go to horizontals, which are more useful while trading, then it's coming to an important level, and this in my opinion can be a good buy. So let me fix the trend line. Let me fix the horizontal first. This is the proper horizontal level for you. I'm going to give you a trade here, right? So the trade for me is simple. I'm going to be trading this until 113%, and my SL is going to be around 11%. This, here you go. Do not pick more than 2x leverage. Why? Because your stop loss is 11%. Now 11% 2x leverage means that you're having a stop loss of 22% on your position. Now if you're using this in Bitfunded, then make sure that you're not trading more than 1% in this trade, 1% of your whole account. Don't bet more than 1% of your whole account in this trade. You have the trade in front of you. In my opinion, what's going to happen with COTI is, now it's running behind this privacy narrative. This is what's going to happen with COTI, and it's going to give you good profits. It's very similar to the dash trade that we took, right? Now the next trade I've got is ICP. Now ICP is a good one, which I already have limit order for in Bitfunded. Now if you want to join Bitfunded, the link is in the description, guys. It's a prop trading firm. You can actually, pass the challenge and make the money yours and trade. Keep trading that. But guys, ICP is a beautiful one. Look at that. This whole area is a good support. This became a resistance, and look at that. Whole area became resistance, and now it's coming back to this level. In my opinion, this is a beautiful trade which is forming right now. What's going to happen is it's going to tag this level and then move towards the upside. That is what I'm seeing for this trade. Again, stop loss for this is going to be 8%, so you can use 3x leverage, and the take profit one is going to be obviously 9.1. But follow my Twitter, where I'm going to give constant updates on the trades I'm giving here. So this is the second trade I'm giving. I've given you the COTI trade, and now I'm giving you the ICP trade as well. And for the Zcash and STRKnet, I've given you the levels, only the levels. I've not given you trades there. Even if it comes to that levels, I'm not saying take a trade. For that, I have to trigger on my Twitter, right? Simply. Now this is the dash trade that we took. We have already taken TP2 in it, and now it's back to our entry. I'm waiting for it to consolidate a little bit more, and then I'm going to add to the position. For this, I'm going to be telling you guys when I add to the position on Twitter. Simple. But look at this beautiful breakout, beautiful breakout of this whole area, this whole range, and now retesting that range. Now this is the kind of chart you want to be looking at, wherein you've got a trend and it's coming back down to that level, right? And you can also use Fibonacci. For example, if I go to ICP, which I'm saying it's coming back to a good level, I'm going to take Fibonacci's here, retracement, and I'm going to put it like that. You see how my area is literally the 50% Fibonacci level. Look at that, 0.5 level. So we are looking at a lot of things. We are looking at the horizontal support, we are looking at the EMA ribbons, we are looking at the Fibonacci as well. So ICP becomes a beautiful trade. Dash is not a trade right now. COTI I've already given to you guys. Now Solana, some people asking me about Solana, but Solana I'm not interested in, is because it's reaching this resistance. It's reaching this important resistance right now. Until the time it breaks out of this resistance, I cannot take the trade. You get me? It has to do something like this. I don't want to buy at resistance. You always buy at support and you sell at resistance. That should be a rule. So Solana is not a trade for me. Now NEAR is the last one. NEAR is in this massive consolidation if you actually look at it. So NEAR has this big, what's up? Yeah, big consolidation over here, and it's at the resistance. Again, you cannot buy this thing, so you wait for it to come down, and that is when we are going to trigger NEAR. We are waiting for NEAR to come down to 2.3 or 2.4 ish, right? So that is the level I'm waiting for in near. Now guys, you know why I'm being bullish in the markets right now, because of the government shutdown which is ending, because of the steamy checks which are coming in, which might be coming in, but I told you why Trump is bringing this thing, and I've given you the trades as well in the privacy narrative. The first one is ICP, the second one is COTI, and I've given you the levels for others. For example, Zcash, it's not a trade, but I've given you the levels. STRK, I've given you the levels for Dash, I've given you the levels for Near, and all the others, right? So guys, make sure that you subscribe if you're new, like the video, comment your feedback, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.